lifetime value. And if you can fund within your business and have the cash flow to be able to manage the lifetime value of a business, you can actually achieve really great things. So in other words, if I'm looking at acquisitive marketing, marketing that needs to get an immediate return on investment, that's something where if I spend $1,000, I need to get more than $1,000 in profitable sales or profit from my sales that occur out of the $1,000. That's immediate acquisition. But if you look at the lifetime value of your client, if you can fund this within your business, and not everybody can, and not everybody should, but if you can look at the lifetime value and it's appropriate to you and your business. So in other words, I've got a client who's come in and I've got a coffee shop, and they come in on average and I've spent $1,000 and I've got 10 new customers out of it that I've been able to test and measure. They've come in from that marketing campaign. Say it was the local paper. If that average person comes in and spends, say, buys a cup of coffee and a muffin and spends $5.50 with me, and I've only got 10 of those clients for $1,000 spend, if you're looking at it from the cost of acquisition, that was a really poor marketing decision. If, however, I look at the lifetime value of that client and I'm able to fund this within my business, and I know because I manage my numbers and I know what's going on inside my business, that the average client that I've now gained will come back and see me 3 times a week. And that the average client works and lives in the area and will come back to see me an average of 3 times a week if my customer service and service delivery is excellent for the next 2 years. Some will stay less, some will come less, some will stay longer and come more often. And some will spend less or more money. But for the point of the exercise, let's assume that that's the case. Because I've offered them great service, they've got great coffee, great muffins, and I've made them feel absolutely welcome every time they've come. Not only do they come back and see me 3 times per week for the next 2 years on average, but they refer to me 1 new customer a month for the lifetime that they're with me. You now work it out. $5.50, 3 times a week for 2 years. 2 years of revenue that I've gained because I've got that customer once and because I've kept that customer because I've done everything right. Because I've done that right, they've then acquired for me through being my raving fan and being my advocate, being my unpaid salesperson. They've now gone out there and promoted my business to their friends and families and colleagues and brought them in 1 new customer a month for the 2 years that they're with me before they've moved or changed jobs or whatever the case may be. Take a few minutes, work out the maths on that simple thing. It's up here on the screen. It's in your workbooks. The reality is, if you look at the lifetime of that client, would you spend $1,000 to get 10 of them? I would, every day of the week. Take a few minutes now and let's quickly work on that.